Hey everyone, I'm so happy to have you here again. It's been quite a while that I don't make videos anymore to update you about everything that's going on within Eden Global and everything that we're working on. So I finally found a few minutes because we're super busy with the Eden market and launching the Eden City as well. Currently negotiating with the government so we can start, the preparations for the build. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Lea Iman. I'm the CEO of Eden Global Impact Group. We are the first company in the world with the largest line in green technologies to help people, communities, and companies switch towards more sustainable systems, cover their basic needs, feed their families, and switch towards New Earth. And what I mean by New Earth is basically a new system that will be more sustainable, more ethical, and more sovereign and free, where humanity will be more sovereign, where humanity will claim its birthright of freedom and sovereignty and not depend blindly on systems that are failing them, systems that are actually collapsing. So in this video I want to talk to you about why is it important to start preparing yourself for what's coming and to start looking at these technologies, looking at these solutions, going towards more sustainable systems, becoming more self-sufficient, and not relying blindly on a system that was proven to fail during COVID. And so this is something that we've seen already. There's no debate really about it. COVID was a great simulation to see what we can expect from our governments in the future and the current system that they are built upon. And I don't mean all governments. Of course, some governments are more ethical than others. They are more social than others. They have more social programs. This is really what I'm trying to talk about, is really the global system that we live in. Is it really reliable? The supply chains, how the product gets to your table. Can you rely on that system in case there is a big emergency like what happened with COVID, or even a worse emergency like a global war, which is already started, or a big catastrophe, a big shutdown, or say a climate catastrophe. All of these theories are actually not theories anymore, they're facts. And a lot of people who were called alarmists back in the day are now called the new realists, because we basically were able to predict all of this. And it was people would look at us before, because I started working on the solutions and the technology 4 years ago. And so when I just started, I had like kind of a download because I was working on with some companies in Africa with the World Bank, right? So that kind of gave me an idea about the coming challenges that they're not telling the world about. I can't really talk about a lot of things. I have to keep respecting my NDA and all that stuff. But all I have to say is that I have a big warning for humanity to start getting ready. So that's why I quit. I left that world and I started my company because I wanted to change the world. I wanted to help humans get ready, not be taken by surprise in front of what is coming that will not be really fun for them or their families. So to prevent major catastrophe in terms of covering their basic needs, producing their water, producing their food, we created these technologies. We broke down the problems basically from the macro level, because when you look at sustainability and becoming more green and becoming more sustainable and more ethical, the majority of people look at it from the global level, like how are we going to change pollution, for example. And so they think about factories and they think about polluters and they think about the big corporations. But in reality, those corporations do not want to change. No matter how much greenwashing and bullshit they tell you, and they talk about sustainability and this and that, in reality, what they do is buying carbon credits and a lot of discourse that doesn't really translate in concrete actions. So that's why we decided to tackle the problem at the micro level And because everything that's macro is actually micro. We live in a fractal universe. So, that's when the light bulb went on in my head, and I was like, wait, if we cannot solve the problem at the global level, what if we tackle it at the local level, at the individual level, at the household level? And then if we can help people, if we can create devices that can help people produce their water, their energy, and their food at home, no matter if they are in San Francisco or New York or New Delhi or a remote desert or in the Sahara, it doesn't matter, because these technologies are solar, they're small, they can be put anywhere, and they can cover the basic needs of a family. So I started working with some engineers, and together we were able to start drafting the first prototypes for small technologies that can help produce water, for example, from air. Technologies that can help grow food, technologies that can help get solar power or wind power, because before wind was strictly reserved to big corporations. Now we have small turbines that anybody can have together with their solar roof. Sorry about that, the video got cut off. So I was saying that now finally we have technologies that can help people produce their water, produce their food and energy from anywhere in the world. And not only that, we have technologies that can help people recycle their trash, recycle their plastics, turn them into oil that they can use for their cars, recycle their organic waste to compost or to gas that they can use for cooking. So it's like a small circular models where people can actually reuse stuff that's technically trash, that's polluting, to have fuel and to have gas and to have things that they actually need for their functioning, right? For functioning their items, their machines, and their cars. So all of this was a huge step forward. Because it tackles not only one problem, it tackles a lot of problems at once. One of them is sovereignty. So, because if we depend on a system that was proven to fail over and over and over again, especially the overregulation of farming and agriculture, it's all super dangerous. The whole discourse is extremely dangerous. Everything that happened with COVID, where you couldn't go, they tried to strip people from their rights if they don't have the vaccine. That was all a simulation and a test for what's coming. Be discussed, and it should not be negotiable. And so that's what we do. We encourage people to start getting ready as soon as possible, to start getting prepared, because we are facing so many challenges that are coming, whether people see them or not. Comfort is a very, very dangerous thing. So the more people are comfortable and sitting at home and not doing anything about becoming sustainable, about getting a piece of land or getting technologies, if they cannot get a piece of land to feed themselves and family, organizing in communities, organizing politically, getting prepared, then the more they are susceptible to fall and what's coming, to not be one of some of the survivors, to be some of those who will be caught, in a surprise hold-up kind of. So here's the heads up. We have the technologies. We are ready for global mass distribution, commercialization, which is a huge step forward. And we want to encourage everybody to adopt a more sustainable lifestyle if they are to survive what's coming, and if they want to start building new world, because the world is splitting into two. The old world, which is based on slavery and poverty and lack and all that stuff, or what's coming, which is a new world based on love, compassion, human evolution, sovereignty, autonomy, and sustainability. So the choice is yours. I'm also talking to businesses, it's not just households. So you want to make sure your business is going to survive what's coming. You want to make sure that you're going to be able to cover the basic needs of yourself and your employees, and to make your processes as sustainable as possible, to reduce your bills, and to make sure that you are going to have the tools necessary to keep operating in case of a global system crash. So, and it is coming. Mark my words. everything I predicted so far has come to happen, and it's just a matter of time before the global collapse happens. So while you can, please do what's right for you, for your families, for your businesses, and get ready while you still can. Because one day you won't be able to connect maybe to the internet. Maybe you won't be able to have access to go and buy things online. So while you can, please do it and join the Eden Revolution. You can join us on Telegram at Eden Global Alliance, Eden Planetary Alliance, or visit our website at www.edenglobalImpactGroup.com and join the Eden Revolution. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.